Hey my internet kittens, welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a hot minute, but in today's video we're gonna do a blue makeup for brown eyes. This is your girly pop Rue. Let's go. So for starters, I'm gonna use this shade right here as a base. Nobody judge my makeup palette, it is like really old. But I like it so much, so I continue using that. I already have my base, as you can see. So in this tutorial I'm not gonna do my base. If you want full base routine of my face, then let me know. I will try to make a separate video about it. While I lay this color on my eyes, you can just see the inspiration picture which I have for today. So this is how we're gonna do our eyes. Look how beautiful this color is looking. It is such a pastel blue color. Next thing that I'm doing is I'm just laying the foundation for where the white is gonna go, because we want the white to stand out. Okay, we want the white to enter the rooms before we enter the room. We want it that vibrant, so we're gonna put a concealer underneath the white eyeshadow so that it pops out. While I blend this eyeshadow, I'm just gonna tell you why I've been MIA since the longest time we all remember. So basically I had my final examination of my degree. I did complete my degree with first class distinction, as always, as expected. I always chase academic validation. I don't know why, I've always been like that since childhood. But yeah, enough about it. So basically I had the final examinations of my architecture degree and it has been tough. Okay, that degree has been hell of a roller coaster ride, and I kid you not, there were multiple times I thought I want to quit, as any student does. Education has become really tough and it is really competitive out there, but we came through. I'm gonna use this white shade to pop off the inner corners, which I was talking about previously. Yeah, so I was busy in my thesis project. In the last semester, we have this big project wherein we are supposed to give all that we got if 5 years was not enough. But basically, we just have to design everything on our own, choose the site on our own, design the structures, do the research, all that jazz. I think a lot of degrees have this procedure wherein you have to complete one single project at the end. Okay, one tip, notice how I'm patting the color instead of dragging it. So you have to just pat. We're gonna blend it later on, but pat that color in. I'm also taking this a bit towards the inner corner, as so. You can just stop it anywhere, but I think it's giving a little extra something to the eyes, so I'm gonna do that. Look at that pop of white. I'm loving this. Coming back to the previous palette, I'm gonna use this shade of blue right here, and I am going to pat it at the outer corner. Okay, don't use a lot of this pigment because we have to put the transition shade in between after we are done, but basically we're just like laying the color off. All of the blending will be done later on. The next thing that I'm gonna do is just like wipe that excess bit of pigment on the back of my hand. You can just use a tissue or something, but I like to work efficiently and hands are efficient, so I'm just blending the colors in with the white. Don't worry, we're gonna use a transition shade, but for now I'm just blending the blue where it is. See, now is when I'm gonna take the previous shade which we laid off as our base and just blend both of the colors together. I just got a notification from Starbucks. I'm shooting on my phone. Now I'm like literally craving Starbucks so bad. I love the idea of dressing up and going to coffee shops. It's one of my favorite hobbies. I am in fact missing my girls since I got that notification, but we roll. Now that you can see it is nicely blended together, we're gonna add more depth to the corners. I'm gonna dip it in this color which we used previously, and add more depth to it. I'm gonna take this shade right here. You can switch the brush, or like me, you can just use the same brush and just try to make the outer edges a little bit more dark. You see the difference? Very clear, bright as day. As I was saying about my uni story, that is exactly why I have been MIA. No new long form YouTube video. I've just been posting on Instagram, and my Instagram is doing quite well, TBH. It just became very difficult to focus on two different social media platforms. So I just focused on Instagram, but I was still posting a lot of short form content here on YouTube as well. So if you guys have not seen my YouTube shorts recently, you can just go check them out. Now this step is really vital, okay? Just watch. We're gonna take this dark blue, navy blue, and we are going to slowly lay the color like I'm doing so. Don't rush it, okay? We're gonna add layers and layers to our makeup. So we are kind of making a wing, but it's not exactly a wing. I'm also taking it below my bottom lash line. Don't think about blending it right now. Do not. Just lay the color down. I'm actually shooting with the front camera of my iPhone today. I tell you, it's so easy than using the back cam, because it used to be a hustle, okay? I had to like go back to the screen and then check whether I have the video still going on. Wait, one of the PR just arrived. So recently I've opened up my Instagram for collaboration, and luckily I've been getting a lot of collaboration and PR opportunities from a lot of beautiful brands. In fact, Elf recently commented on one of my posts, and I've been so grateful. I'm so grateful for this live, and thanks to you guys. Thank you for everyone who is watching right now. You are really lucky for me. Okay, back to the makeup. Focus. As you can see, I blended that in navy blue color, and now we have a really nice ombre going on here. See, you can see the white, the transition shade, the blue, and the navy color to tie it all together. This is really coming together. Now we're gonna add shimmers. This is the shimmer that we're gonna use. This is the Kisu palette. I'm gonna mention all the palettes that I'm using in the description box. The only regret that I have is using this palette for this video, because this palette I think is discontinued. I will try to include some kind of information about this palette, but I think it is discontinued. I literally bought this in 2021. It's 2026. It has been 5 years. Pretty good. The white highlighter that I showed you, and I will obviously be putting it in the inner corner of my eyes. It is looking so beautiful, so reflective. I don't know if it's showing up on the camera. A slight difference. This side is reflective. Do the same to the other eye. You can just spice it up, this makeup look, in so many ways. I can think of so many ways. We can add stickers, some gemstones, rhinestones. We can have actual glitter stuck to our face. For now, for today, we're just gonna end it here. Okay, before that, we have some things to do to our eyes. Curling my lashes right now so that they look long, beautiful, and fan my eyelids. I do not feel like wearing falsies today, so I'm just gonna skip that and do my mascara instead. Mascara which I'm using is from Sugar, by the way. It is one of the best mascaras you can get for this price point. Before we end this video, I want to end it on a very good note. I'm gonna give you guys a tip. Whenever you are doing such kind of looks wherein you want your eyes to be popping out, take a nude pencil or literally just a white pencil and trace your bottom lash line. For you to have a little bit of comparison, look at both the eyes. It looks like you put a little bit of effort into this eye. So I'm gonna do this eye off camera and be right back. I added a small wing to my eyes, but this is my makeup all done. It was so cool catching up with you guys and doing this makeup look. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you're still here, I love you guys so much. Keep supporting me. If you love my content, if you love the makeup, the art that I do, go follow me on all of my socials and subscribe to my channel. And I will see you in my next one. Love you guys.